Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Good Morning Vietnam. And this movie came out in 1987 and stars Robin Williams. And sorry to disappoint everyone, but I thought this movie was just fine. And the things that I liked about it were Robin Williams' performance. I thought he was great, and he was really funny. And he brought a lot of energy and charisma to the film. And without him, the movie wouldn't work nearly as well. And he really does carry this movie. He's like the glue that keeps everything together. And the story that the movie tells, it's interesting and it's inspired by true events. It's not based on true events because I believe that most of what happens in this movie was fictional. I could be wrong about that, but I believe that's the case for this movie. And the story that they go with is fine. It's just stuff that I've seen in other movies, and there's not really anything new brought to it. It's just our main character saying things that everyone doesn't approve of, and that creates conflict, and drama starts to happen, and as the movie goes along, all that drama starts to progress, and it just becomes more and more for our main character to carry, and you can probably guess where this story's going with all that information given to you. And I didn't really care for the romance in this movie. It wasn't really developed all that well, and they had like only a few scenes together, and it was one of my least favorite parts about the movie. The antagonist, if you would call him that, because there's not really one specific antagonist in this movie, serves their purpose, not really anything special, memorable, anything like that. And the dialogue for a lot of the characters is very cartoonish, and for Robin Williams that works because that's pretty much what people want to see him for. That's why they go to watch a movie starring Robin Williams, because they want to see his like charisma shine and watch something really fun. That's what people want to see, and that this movie delivers on that. But for a lot of the characters to be talking in that same cartoonish way, it's kind of distracting, and it wasn't ever really all that engaging for me. Notice how I'm talking a lot about the writing and the characters and not so much the technical qualities, because to be honest, despite all my criticisms, that's the best stuff in the movie. Because the technical aspects of this movie are pretty bad. The cinematography and framing for this movie is pretty bad at points, especially when action is going on, and you can't really tell what's going on, and it's really distracting. And whenever it's not focused on any action going on, it just doesn't feel like it exists. It's just shot reverse shot. And it just felt as though there wasn't any planning when it came to the visual presentation of this movie. And that was a bit disappointing. And it was a pretty dull movie to look at and kind of irritating at times because of the action. And I thought the effects in the movie were well done. Like the explosions, they looked like real explosions, and that's really about it. There's not a whole lot else to this movie. It has one really good thing about it, that being Robin Williams, and there were some good laughs from his character that I got. And everything else is either okay or pretty bad, or just a waste of time. And you could have had this movie be an hour and a half, and I just don't understand why it needed to be 2 hours. I just don't understand what I was supposed to get out of it from it being 2 hours instead of an hour and a half. And that was kind of a waste, in my opinion. And that's about all I have to say about Good Morning in Vietnam. It was fine. It's watchable. If you got nothing better to do, then I guess watch it. But if it doesn't look interesting to you, then don't ever watch it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Good Morning Vietnam a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Good Morning Vietnam, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Footloose from 1984. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.